Good morning, good morning, good morning. You know what today is? Monday morning chats with Sack. And Sack is me. I hope that you guys had a phenomenal weekend. I know I did. I had a great weekend. Every Saturday I teach. And then I was able to spend some quality time with family, which was great. And then, most importantly, the Eagles won yesterday against the Cowgirls. So that's always a great thing. So I thought about the things I want to talk about today. But before I begin, I'm really big on my affirmation cards, my affirmation deck. And there's one that says, I am love. And I think it kind of ties into a brief little motivational spell I want to give you guys today. So it says, I am love. And I'm going to read it. I may not have always made the right choices, but I did my best. I have so much love to give, and everyone around me can feel it. I am given a clean slate every single day to be the best version of me that I can be. I am forgiven. I am loved. So yesterday, I decided to clean out my clothing closets in my bedroom, and I have two closets, and I realized that hey, I have like a lot of clothes. I have a lot of professional clothes, and as I was going through those things, I was like, wow, I really like this dress, but I don't wear it anymore. I wore it a few times, and that's about it. And I looked through some more things. I said, this shirt is really nice, but I wore it a few times. I probably won't wear it anymore. So I started to, clean up my closet and everything. It looks so much organized now. So I'm very excited. So I was cleaning out, my closet, and I realized, okay, you know what? I'm going to donate this stuff. So much clothes, like 2 bags of clothes. And I was like, wow, I'm doing great. So I just thought about this, like my old things. And it kind of made me think about old ways. So if I had to label this, are you still living in your old ways? And the Bible says that when you were a child, you thought like a child and you reasoned as a child. But when you grew up, you put away childish things. And I started thinking about like how I used to be compared to what I am today. I remember my cousin telling me, Sakina, you're a little bit more calm now. I know that you will react this way based on different scenarios. And the thing that I always stress is that just because I don't act in a way that I may have acted in the past, it doesn't mean that I still can act in a way that is better for my peace, just better for me in general. And I just think that sometimes, you got to get to the point where you grow up. I think sometimes people think it's okay to do childish things and there's no consequences. Once I made a decision to be very meticulous on how I respond to things, it made life a little better. People know me growing up, the person I used to fight and, clap back if necessary. I still clap back, but I'm just sarcastic, especially when it comes to football. But at this point, it's like I have too much to lose and I'll just walk away. I can be called a coward unless it depends on the facts and circumstances where something will have to happen. But you have to think about your old ways. You have to grow up. Someone told me, Sakina, when would I see the old you? That person died. How I respond to things is different than my 20s. I'm 34 years old. I shouldn't be acting like a child. I care about people's feelings. I know this whole thing, you look on social media where people are saying, don't care about nobody's feelings. You even have songs that says F somebody's feelings. I'm very cautious of what I say. I know that words can sting. I know that words can hurt. And so for me, it doesn't matter if we're friends. It doesn't matter if we're associates. It doesn't matter if we're colleagues or whatever the title we have together. I'm cautious of what I say. I'm wise enough and I'm smart enough where I can use different vocabulary words to express how I feel without saying demeaning terms. I know that there's a conflict. How do I handle that? I like to communicate. I'm a great communicator. I believe in my family tells me that too. But there's ways to handle certain things. I don't have to revert to old things. I don't have to lash out. It's not necessary. It's not necessary to be someone that I grew up from. And I shouldn't want to be around people that make me want to revert back to old ways. And so my question to you is, are you operating as your old self? And I think the bigger question is, what was your old self? Was there progress? A lot of times people think, age come with maturity, but it doesn't. It's about making a conscious decision to be better. It's about making a conscious decision to say, hey, old ways won't open new doors. So what were you doing in the past? Are you still doing those things? And if you are, have you been successful? And that can apply to anything in your life, your personal life, your professional life. And I think sometimes people are afraid to take risk. But a risk can mean, hey, changing your life for the better. Sometimes may mean to move out of a different environment where you can grow, where you can learn. I think one of the things I'm so thankful for is that I was able to live in 5 different states. I lived in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Florida, Michigan, and Maryland. And I got a chance to experience what was life like in those different states. And it pretty much helped me become the person I am. It helped me to grow up, especially living in the South. It helped me grow, and it made me appreciate growing up. Going away to college, going away to law school, I had to grow up. I couldn't be this little kid anymore. Relationships made me grow up. The persons that I was with made me a better person. They were able to see things I couldn't see in myself. But I made that decision, look back and say, wow, okay, I got this. I see where this is going at. So are you still operating your old self? If so, when would you make the change? When would you realize like your old ways are not doing anything for you? It's not conducive to your life right now. Do you feel like you're at a standstill? Are you growing? Are you learning? Or do you even want to do that? I hope that you make the decision to be better. And I hope that you make the decision to make wise decisions. I pray that you make the decision to mature. Mature doesn't have to do with age, but it's making a decision to be better. It's making a decision to say, hey, you know what? I remember how I used to be, but I don't want to be that way no more. So the choice is yours. I hope that you make the decision. Let's grow. Let's grow together. Lastly, it's November 2nd to be exact. Tomorrow is Tuesday, Election Day. I pray that you guys go out to the polls and vote. Honestly, I'm not here to tell you who you should vote for, but I'm telling you that you should go out and vote. Your voice actually does matter. I know sometimes people say, oh, my voice doesn't matter. Your voice does matter. Your vote matters. So go out and make sure you vote. I was in line 2 hours last Monday. If you can stand in line to get Jordans or any other new release for whether it's a game or materialistic thing, you can go out and vote. Your vote matters. I was seeing older people in wheelchairs and walkers that was out voting. So definitely go out. There's no excuse. Definitely do that. Lastly, it's November. This is holiday season. Thanksgiving is this month, and then Christmas is next month. This is a time where people are grieving. They have lost family members. It's maybe their first holiday without their loved one. The pandemic has killed so many people. So many people have died due to COVID. So this may be their first holiday without them. And maybe if it wasn't for the pandemic, their family member would probably still be here. So this will be a tough holiday season. Definitely be a little sensitive to people. Definitely reach out. I know a lot of times when people are grieving or, sometimes you're dealing with someone that's like the strong person, the worst thing you could do is tell them, hey, call me if you need me. Just say, hey, I'm here. Because sometimes people don't have the strength to call you. I know for me, I'll say, hey, if you need me, I'm here. But I'll actually do something and say, hey, I did this for you. Let me know when you're free. It'll go a long way. So definitely keep that in mind. I hope that this word actually encourages you to think about the things that you're doing now and ask yourself, is it conducive to your lifestyle right now? I pray that you never quit on yourself. I pray that you continuously make decisions to become a better person. Some people may not agree, but honestly, you shouldn't really care about what other people have to say about you. Make the decision that's best for you. Make the decision to be happy. Make the decision to grow. And sometimes growing can hurt. You will be stretched. You will be challenged. But I can tell you that it's a process. It's a process for me. I'm still learning every day. I'm going to make mistakes. But I make the conscious decision to say, hey, you know what? I just want to be a better person. If that means I have to walk away from certain situations, if that means I have to step away from certain friends that is not benefiting or helping me become a better person, then I have to leave. If I have friends that never want me to grow up and want me to be the Sakina I was in my early 20s, I'm sorry, that's not me. So I pray that you make that decision to be better. I pray that your weekend is amazing. Your week is amazing. I pray that your Monday today is phenomenal. I pray that your Tuesday is extraordinary. I pray that your Wednesday is awesome. I pray that your Thursday is great. I pray that your Friday is so amazing. I pray that your weekend is lit. I pray that you never forget how amazing you are. I pray that you never forget how great you are and never lose your confidence no matter what. I hope this word helped you today. Take care, and again, happy Monday.